No, I don't need any more excitement in my life. I understand All Hallows Eve is a tradition here in town, but there is a reason I've avoided attending it with you so far. You'll notice I was always out of town, usually hunkered down in a different castle or knee-deep in a sword fight. You're admirable for giving back to your people like this, but it's not wise to poke fun at the supernatural. All these masks and pretenders, it draws them out, like moth to a flame. I can always tell when you don't take them seriously. It's inviting trouble, and the last thing you need is a griffin swooping down and snatching up carts of sweets or carrying off children. I'm not a spoiled sport, but I am very reluctant to get out of bed, and equally reluctant to be gawked at as the formerly famous retired monster hunter who lives with Our Lady. That was worse than when they called me the Wolf of the East. At least that title sounded semi-serious, if over the top. I know you've worked on it for months, yes. I know how much it means to you, to the town. They adore you as their lady, and they love that you put these little festivals on for them. This is as much for them to celebrate you as for you to give back to them. But the answer is still no. I will spend the night here in the castle, trying to find some peace. I've had enough of monsters, both real and fake, for several lifetimes. Retirement has not made me grumpy. I'm practical. I want to relax, so I avoid things which draw trouble. Trouble is not relaxing. Therefore, I avoid monsters, and monster-related things, which will cause trouble. And I especially avoid festivals dedicated to monsters filled with drunk people. Gods know that if something were to happen, you would ask me to take care of it, and I am not in a fixing mood. If something happens, send me a messenger and I'll deal with it in the morning. Darling, I was a monster hunter. I do not fear them. I respect them and the power they have, and the fact that they will kill me given a chance. I am insulted you would imply such a thing. Would you want to spend an entire night surrounded by reminders of your former profession, which was neither easy nor kind, especially after you had vowed to spend time with your soulmate instead of chasing down bloodthirsty creatures? I didn't think so. I'm sorry. I want you to go and have fun and be safe. Do not listen to the ramblings of grouchy old me. They're probably waiting for you anyway. You should get ready. I'll read a book by the fire, or take a bath. I'm sure everything will go well because you planned it, and I will be here waiting for you on your return. Everything will be as it should. You want my help getting into your costume, as payment for not going? Really? Do I have to? I have no objections to seeing you unclothed, but there is only so much beauty routine that one can witness. I don't think I can spend another day watching you tend to your brows or painstakingly trim your hair. You swear to not torture me by moving slow. No laborious curling of lashes or excess layers. If you say so, I'll believe it when I see it. Now, what are you going as? I know you're usually the most elaborately dressed every year. They always vote you the winner of the costume contest. Do they not assume that this year is no different? I do not know how you can top last year. I heard you made several people swoon with your ethereal beauty. But if you think you can top it, then I look forward to seeing your very speedy and dramatic transformation. Alright, you have convinced me to get out of bed. What do I need to do? Just tell me and I will get it done. What is the costume? Alright, that doesn't sound too hard. I assume you have a dress and gloves. Is there a mask or anything involved? Alright, no mask. Can't hide that beautiful face of yours. Under things first. But why do you look surprised? I do remember some things from watching you get ready morning after morning. I imagine you'll want the black set, correct? What do you call them again? A chemise, right. And stockings and drawers, too. The black is very appropriate. What color is the gown? Orange or purple? Maybe green? I know you have that red one with the black lace as well. Any of them could work. You had a new one made? Purple. You look good in purple. They won't be able to keep their eyes off you. Do you have your shoes? I'm glad you know where they are, because I can never find them when you ask me to. You want me to buckle them. You don't even have a corset on. Why don't you do it? Right, fine, stand still. You think about where your corset is and I'll buckle these. Okay, buckled. How else can I be of assistance to my most beautiful and illustrious lady? Just please don't ask me to lace your corset. Kiss you? All right, then. Oh, you like bossing me around, do you? Oh, thrilling, is it? The great and powerful monster hunter doing the bidding of their lady? As if I would deny you. I am always willing to do whatever you ask. I am hopelessly in love with you. Tell no one. Yes, they do already know. One of them even wrote a ballad about us. I'm sure there will be more in the future too, now that I lived here permanently. Come on, darling. Grab your corset. I will find this mysterious new dress. We don't want you to be late. This one. The new one? Purple with black lace and crystal beads. Oh, it'll be perfect. Are those runes embroidered onto the side? It seems you have learned something from me as well. These are runes for protection and luck, and, right, well, we'll talk about that one later, when you come back, you minx. But I am proud of you. You can never be too cautious. This was a good idea. Now let's slip this on you. There we go. I'll button up the back, hold still. You have a lovely neck, and your shoulders are so smooth. If you insist, I can avoid dragging you to bed for a couple more hours. I'll just have to reminisce on our previous encounters to tide me over. But your hair, it's still a mess from earlier. Can you do it yourself? No, don't get all offended. I don't know what you have planned for it. And knowing you, you'll want a big elaborate affair that I can't help you with. All you're doing is a braid? Alright then, you take care of that. What else do you need done, darling? Jewelry I can fetch? Ribbons I can tie? Any vampires I can slay for you? I know vampires are on the avoid list, but if you asked me, I would go slay one for you. They're awful buggers anyway. I wouldn't mind too much. Another kiss, perhaps? Hair set to rights. That was a fairly quick process. You were right, you are very fast at that. And it looks amazing. I will admit I was wrong. You did not torture me too much with this. I see that smile. Don't get used to hearing it. I don't want to let you out of our room now that you're all done. I want to keep you here for myself so I can fully enjoy this. How long will you be away? Midnight? Later even? Damn, I know it's a big festival, but... Right, you're their lady. You need to be seen. You're paying for it all, etc., etc. Doesn't make watching you go any easier. Am I sure I don't want to go? Yes, I am. But this is the first time in a long time we've been able to spend so much time together. I could make an exception, possibly. But only if I get to pick what we do when we come back. Deal? Deal.